the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith. Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night. 'Cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
Hey, good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie at 7:02. We're sitting somewhere around 76 and we wait for a high of 90. Odie, what's today?
Hump day! We knew it was Steve. Steve, you know what day it is, Steve? Steve. That poor camel.
Oh, bless it, bless it, bless it.
Or poor Steve. That camel come bothered him every Wednesday, didn't it?
We ain't seen the camel lately there.
No, we hadn't. I wonder what happened to it. Happy hump day.
Well, good morning to everyone. We hope your day is starting out good. As each day does, you start out with a clean slate. Make it the best you can.
It is. It's a new day. Start a new day. And start fresh. And make somebody smile.
Well,
all you got to do is smile at them.
Did you? I'm trying to remember when this all went down. This was in New York. I don't know if you remember watching it. They were on the sidelines. And apparently a player at a high school basketball game didn't know what the coach wanted. So he pulled her ponytail.
Well, Mike, not Steve. That's it, Mike. Mike. You know what day it is, Mike?
There you go. That's it.
Poor Mike. Well, here's the thing.
Coach is getting sued now for janking the teenager's hair.
Well, tough. You shouldn't have gotten all those trophies you didn't deserve. I just... Now, could he have found a better way? Maybe he was trying to talk to her a little harsh and she decided to walk away and he grabbed the ponytail and pulled it back. He said, I'm talking to you.
It was at Northville High School. Again, that's New York. The coach was 81. He was at that age to where, well, it doesn't matter. He solved the problem, but she wasn't paying attention to him.
You gonna fire me? Okay.
He didn't hurt her by any means. He just kind of tugged on that ponytail there. She didn't like it.
It embarrassed her in front of her school friends because she didn't want to be talked to.
But Odie, over the last few days, last few weeks, after I watched people get upset over a grocery cart that somebody stole, I totally understand.
Well, it's because you ain't got nowhere to pull. They'd have pulled in.
Folks, I'm telling you, I said it yesterday. If you watched any of that when I was at the church speaking, what is right is wrong and what's wrong is right. And that is the perfect example of what I mean by that.
Yeah.
My, oh, my, oh, my.
Bob,
what Bob got to say?
Are you trying to say what is located underneath a pony's tail? Is that what you're saying? All the trees being removed in Meridian on 20 around the Newton County line. Yeah, for the most part, the interstate, I guess, is what you're talking about, and clearing the interstates and all that. And that is, if we do have a hurricane and people are evacuated, they have to come through Meridian. Don't stop. We don't have a place.
Look, we had one hurricane and they stayed and
they destroyed everything. The church. We're not going to go into all that, but yeah. So that is if we have a bad storm, trees are blown down. They're not so close to the interstate that it blocks the interstate. And then we can't hardly get anybody out to get the trees cleared. So that's what it is.
Is it cheaper in the beginning just to bush hog it to where? Because there's several things on this, because if you run off the road, hit a tree, you can take a life pretty quickly there.
Yeah.
The cable sort of keeps cars from crossing over.
It does.
Where are we at on all of this?
And I tell you, I like it. I personally, seeing a lot of the wrecks, it
stops it, don't it?
It stops it. I don't know of anybody that's gotten hurt specifically just from that cable.
A couple of Saturdays ago, I was out just, I don't know, a couple of miles out of Meridian, and someone lost control of their truck, and it hit it, and the cable just cut into the truck, and they were okay. It was no injuries.
Yep. And it kept them right
Yeah.
there. It didn't send them head on to another lane.
And I'm assuming that this would even stop an 18-wheeler if it were to hit
it will.
wouldn't it?
It will. It will definitely stop an 18-wheeler, and that's the biggest main part. So those cables are stretched extremely, extremely tight. You do not cut them because it could cause harm. They'll snap back. But those poles, all those poles do is keep those cables separated and straight across. And when you hit one, it just kind of gets inside, it wraps in the car and all that, and keeps you from going into another lane. They really do work. But talking about, why would you plant trees? You imagine
Well, it's a lot of revenue.
100 foot for miles and miles and miles that you planted trees, because we are a tree farming state.
Correct.
Lots of trees there you can cut.
It's money.
So yeah, and then it was like, well, you know what? This is actually costing a little bit more because now we've got roads backing up. We need to get people out of the danger zone. So
That was the reasoning behind that.
as far as I know, now I didn't sit down in the meeting with them, but as far as the words say, they are.
Sand traps, is that where there's sand in the middle of the highway and it stops a vehicle? Is that what
you
that means?
you see a lot of sand and small rock pebbles in your mountain areas where you're going down a hill.
I thought that was the ramp.
And that's your ramp, and it's made out of sand and it's made out of a rock, and those 18-wheelers or anything are getting buried in them. The bad thing is it's pretty hefty cost to get that done, to get them out. Sand, I don't know how sand would do. You would get sand out on the roads, and then that would be fairly slick. And you see how people around here drive now. So imagine if we had sand everywhere.
And we'll look at this in a minute. We'll start with the 18-wheeler yesterday. I failed to even glance to see if it was in that wire. We'll take a look at that.
It was in the wire.
We got pictures. We'll look at that next coming up here. We'd love to have your anniversary. Maybe it's your birthday, your grandkid. Yeah, pea gravels.
Why do they put red tags on fire hydrants? I'll have to look and see. I know they color of fire hydrants dictate the amount of water flow that comes out of a fire hydrant. The tags may be the ones that they're repairing. All right, now you can go to commercial.
Well, I was just thinking, put a plant in front of it and make Michael Ted look for it.
Oh, that's illegal.
Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun & Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun & Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie as we were talking about this wire that's put out on interstates. Let's go to the accident we had on I-20 mile marker 161-ish.
161-ish.
And as we pull this up, Odie, if you'll notice, I'm seeing wire there that stopped this rig.
Yeah, that now one thing on it is he rode from the beginning of where it's at, right
where it
there.
started.
And so it didn't really grab hold to the side of the vehicle. He rode over the top of it. So it slowed him down a little bit, but it wasn't like he ran into the cable at its 3-foot height there.
Hang on here. Let me get that straightened out. For some reason, that ain't showing the picture right. Here we go. That's better there. As you'll see, that car slid right up underneath the trailer of that.
Yeah, that was that could have gotten pretty bad.
Yeah, it definitely helped because the truck didn't cross the center line.
Yep.
And it stayed there.
So you've got Simmons with that rotator. They're able to pick that truck up and pick it up over that rail and put it back on the highway. You see Ronnie sitting there making sure that he's not caught up on any cables or anything and snatch that or damage the truck. And that's one thing about them. They're not going to damage a truck if they don't have to. And they picked that truck up, put it back on the highway, and that truck drove off on its own pipe.
Oh, that's good.
It was good. They didn't damage anything. The fuel tanks, nothing was damaged. And you see that big 70-ton rotator they got, and it will do the work.
This was right after Shrek is on the scene checking the situation out. Yeah. But it was wet there.
I mean, it dropped a whole lot of water pretty doggone quick. And, man, it's something. The cables, now you don't really just repair the cables. If they're broke or anything else, then you have to replace that entire length. That is one solid length. So the cables typically are not damaged. It's just the little posts that hold them up is the only thing that's got to be redone. They may have to be retightened. But other than that, Christina, I believe they're better than a guardrail. They're a little bit more forgiving than a guardrail, but they will tear your car up.
And this is where we were live there yesterday, and as you can see, I had to switch to ball cap mode because
you didn't have nobody to hold it down.
It was flooding. And you know, as we look here from the street, this gives you a bird's eye view of just how wet everything was out there. And we were, as you can see, we're at this wreck here with the 18-wheeler. And then what is this, a quarter of a mile, maybe a mile up the road? It could have been a mile. We had another accident there at mile marker 163. 163.
Yeah.
And so another accident there as we looked at that. Now we'll move to the sad news that was involved with all this, that started all this. We had an accident that claimed a life yesterday as we go out to mile marker 171.
Yeah, it was on up that way a little bit.
As you can see, it was flooding there as we came up, and this is what it was like during the course of that accident there as we looked at the traffic trying to get by this. And then a Jeep was involved. As you can see, it came to rest there near the wood line. One person did lose their life in this accident. We send condolences to the family members. The name has not been released officially yet. We expect that later today at some point. Certainly hate that.
And it's terrible. These wet roads, and while we're out there working, you can imagine what it's like when there is no emergency personnel on the side of the road. People, please slow down. I know it. I get behind them. You got 18-wheelers that are governed at 64, and they get beside each other trying to race to see who can make it to the next big hill, and they block traffic. I get it. It's upsetting. I get it. But do not get careless and just start losing your mind and not drive safe. It's very dangerous out there. And then when you start putting lights out because of a wreck and you're working on the side of these roads and people are just whizzing by you, you know, it's a scary situation. Have some form of compassion. Because if it was you and you were standing on the side of the road, you'd want somebody to show you some compassion.
Oh, without a doubt there. Brian
like
says
Greg.
I'm like Craig with the ball cap on.
I don't know who's insulted.
At least said I looked okay in a ball cap.
There you go.
I got to draw my hat out. That's my Barry White cap. Barry gave me that hat. I don't remember when that was. He gave that to us a while back there. And Al Davis seconding what you were saying there about slowing down.
It was terrible.
We had someone miss the driveway out in Center Hill, and that's the way it was. Whoops, we had to get a wrecker involved.
Ruh-roh.
And those things happen.
They almost made it off.
I was somewhere the other day, and I couldn't, the fenders on your car from the steering wheel, you can't. I tried to jump a curb because I didn't know a curb was there, and it was whoops.
Oh man, yeah.
That will happen there. Let's see, we're at 7:17 this morning as this day gets along. There's a lot went on yesterday that we're going to be discussing of what came about, what happened. Stay tuned. We don't want to leave anything out and get you filled up on anything. What about events this weekend? What do we have?
Well, now I know Friday we've got
the spaghetti.
The spaghetti at the VFW 79 Highway 80 back behind the old Jitney Jungle, now MCC Dulaney Center, right behind it at the VFW. Go by and get some of that good old spaghetti. If you got 10 or more orders in the city, they'll bring them to you. So we know we've got that going on Friday for lunch. Saturday, I'm not real sure. Dive team goes to Pelham to do the skills portion of some of our training that we're getting. And then in 2 weeks, the other half will go. So we had a big team, and I had to split it up to get everybody done. So half our team will be in Pelham this weekend, and then the other half will be there in 2 weeks. So pray for our team as we go and finish up this training and get some more knowledge.
And there's something else. There's something else going on this weekend. It'll hit me in just a little bit. We'll be right back. Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
Welcome back. Scotty Ray along with Odie. Wednesday, somehow or another, this week is just getting up and moving along, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's getting there.
I'm going to see the Marshall Tucker Band. Where's Marshall? Heard It in a Love Song. Can't be wrong.
I heard they were on a stage.
Oh, get out here. Where's that at, Tony? I didn't realize we had them coming near us. Could be the Riley Center. I may just not know it. So, if you get a chance to see them, that's a great Southern rock band.
You know what we got coming up Saturday, and I believe today is the last day to sign up for the 3-on-3 basketball tournament there at Highland Park. It's free, 3-on-3, but you've got to be registered by today. 8 a.m. Highland Park this weekend, Saturday morning, bringing people together and having a basketball tournament. I think he said 4 people per team, but it's 3-on-3 in case you get people like us on the team. You know, we're going to have a break every now and then. They'll be at the Riley Center. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the race, I believe that starts tonight, Wednesday at Why Not. This is a big one. Practice will be tonight. Racing starts tomorrow night, Friday night. I think Miss Peggy said 215 or so cars, and there'll probably be a couple more that come on there. And they will be trying to qualify to be one of the 33 that enter this race. National Street Stock Championship right here in Meridian at Why Not Motorsports Park.
This is a big deal.
Man, it really is. And I mean, they come from 20 different states. People come to this event because it is huge. It is a national championship race. They come from all over. And it is, he's got a huge place out there, and it's packed. This place will fill up with cars. Bob said that's part of the Geritol concert series.
Seriously, how old is the Marshall Tucker Band? Because they were, as a kid, they were older than me. Lots older.
I bet they take that Spectrum right before they get on stage.
Dewey Cox.
Oh, thank you, Bob. That's
end up like Diamond Rio up there.
Yeah. Charles, don't keep throwing this stuff out there talking about it's 57 degrees in Iowa and making us feel bad.
That makes us feel really bad.
Yeah. When you're out shoveling snow, we're not.
We got a big barbecue fundraiser at the Why Not Fire Department Saturday across from the racetrack while you're out and about. Get you something to eat there.
That's pretty doggone smart. There going to be enough people out there that you can build another station.
Yeah, Tony says, watch out, quit picking on her men's. She likes the Marshall. Looks like Mexico is trying to cooperate a little bit. They're going to send us 26 cartel people back.
You know why? Because they don't want them.
Yeah. They're going to be extradited back to the U.S. to face charges against the U.S. of A. We'll see what becomes of that. And maybe it will take a little, they'll go to jail over this. The only way that it'll ever be fixed is for us to go over and take out the cartel. And we all know that.
Yeah, they're not going to do it.
No.
The cartel runs everything.
They do.
Don't they so?
I had a chance to go out and visit near the Mississippi Highway Patrol office yesterday, and
you stayed more wet than a duck does.
I'm going to tell y'all, it was raining. Let me just show you how wet it really was. This was there. This car ran off of the ditch over here. Got a new rear end in the back of it. Oof. But it was a flooding. Maybe raincoat works for you there.
You gonna get one for the hat?
Yeah, it's got a hat. Yeah, it'll go over your
I'm talking
hat.
about your hat.
No, I got to buy some of those. What do they call those things that go on your cowboy hats?
Plastic cover.
Something. Hush. I know what Odie is wanting to say. I know this man too well. Careful.
I got to remember, we're live.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're not sitting around the table messing with one another.
Right.
But I do need some of those to where you can continue wearing the cowboy hat. But
I hope you got a bigger umbrella than what you had the last time we were all working a rig. He showed up with an umbrella that big and had 5 of us. He said, y'all come over here, I got an umbrella. And he opened it up and it looked like a clown standing there.
My wife went and bought me the jumbo one. I hadn't used it yet, but she bought us the jumbo one when we're on the scene and need an umbrella that 10 people can get under. It's kind of like a
didn't
beach.
Even keep you dry.
It didn't. It was a little bitty.
Oh man!
But I got
to liven it up.
Oh, absolutely there, because it is our wet out there. I had to find my mud boots yesterday. It got so wet. This one. Anybody want to say Miracle on Zero Road? Oh boy.
Somebody was driving that car too and riding with him.
This used to be a Mustang. Let me show y'all this. And again, his mom made some comments in there. And if you'll,
broke his eye socket and bruised his lung, I believe, is what he got.
Now, what you're missing here is when firefighters got on the scene, this was on its side, wrapped around this tree. As you'll see, that big dent of the tree there.
Yeah,
that is a pure miracle to walk away from. Do you see that, Odie? Let me get just a little bit closer to that. Look at that.
Man.
That, it is not often that you can say somebody walked away from that.
No, not at all. God has plans. God has something in store for you. Don't know what it is. Maybe you do. But whatever it is, God's not through with you. God's ready to use you. And that just shows that he has plans. He's got plans for each and every one of us.
He's got plans for that car to go to the scrapyard.
He's got plans. Yeah, Chet, you want something to practice on? He's blessed. Chet said it right. He's blessed.
Correct there. That's one of those that you shake your head on.
Oh, and did you have something about the World Series? We've got our 12U that won. What a game. Meridian, Mississippi versus Meridian, Idaho. And Meridian, Mississippi won. They'll be moving on to another bracket. So congratulations for all those up in Missouri.
Yeah.
That's playing in the World Series. That is awesome. Congratulations to each one of y'all. TK, Carter, I know those two that play on the team. I don't know of any of the other ones that I know of. I probably know some of their parents, but each one of y'all, no matter what, y'all have made a showing, you've made a memory that you'll carry on for the rest of your life, and you're making each and every one of us here proud of what y'all have done. Congratulations.
That's a big deal to head off that. They were doing fundraisers, and I'm sure that if they're headed to the next one, they're going to have to do some more fundraisers to be able to afford to get there.
This is it. They're not leaving until this is done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they made some money to stay a little longer.
Congrats on that. That is wonderful.
Maybe we need to check and see, hey, how's y'all's finances going? If y'all keep winning and keep staying, do we need to put something together to get y'all some more funding?
Yeah, it takes a lot to feed that many kids each
You got
day.
to put them up in a hotel.
Oh, yeah. Some gasoline to get back home on.
Mom and daddy's up there. They got to eat.
A lot going on.
Yeah.
We go to Wendy's next yesterday, and yet another miracle. Someone was struck by a car. Do you know about this?
No.
It would be a pedestrian struck by a car, and it ended up, Odie, being minor injuries. It's always good to be able to say minor injuries when we deal with this. Meridian Police Department showed up on scene.
Wow.
Look at the sign.
Man.
What does that say? Misfortune awaits you, lucky you. Is that almost a?
Did they put that up prior to?
They had to have, because this was right as this was unfolding. But
I wonder if they're going to be like the new Simpsons and predict the future.
Let me zoom. You see that?
Oh,
that's
wow!
I didn't notice that when that was going on there.
Ain't that something?
Well, I'll be.
Might have to go by there and read that sign every day now. Find out what's going on.
The future's future. We'll be right back. We got some things that's gone on in Kemper County that we'll tell you about. There's been some arrests made. All that's next this morning. Scotty Ray and Odie, don't y'all go to rushing off nowhere, because we ain't nowhere near done.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel. Garrett Outfitters on 8th Street is getting you ready for summertime. A large selection of cool hobo shirts. Maybe it's short sleeves. Maybe you need a pair of shorts. If you're going to be cutting grass or maybe riding a tractor this summer, you're going to need a straw hat to keep cool. And as you head to that favorite fishing hole, don't forget you'll need a pocket knife along with a great rod and reel. And if you earn your living in the woods, don't forget to check out their big selection of snake boots, Carhartt pants, and shirts for any occasion. It's Garrett Outfitters, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
All right, so what we see here, Martha says, I think you and your Friday team needs to do a dunking booth and make them a lot of money. Well, this one is not going to get in the water.
Nope. A man has got to know his limitations in life, and anything dealing with water is nope.
And I'll go ahead and tell you, that girl's not going to get her hair wet.
I remember.
Greg, I'm not real sure.
He'd probably do it if you would.
But I will.
Okay, we got Odie.
So, hey, we got to do it during the week. I do a lot of traveling on the weekends. Or if I'm on call,
to buffets.
I can't do it. Oh, somebody got to do it, test them. But one night during the week or something, if somebody wants to put that together and get with us, I'm sure I can twist Scotty Ray's arm to take some stuff out there, take some people out there. And
I'll take pictures.
Well, I mean, we're gonna need somebody to MC.
I can tell what happened.
You know, yeah, I have no problem doing that, and if we can do something for our Meridian team. See, that's what I was talking about, Bob. Greg, one splash, add water. We'd have to have Meridian.
Now that was downright ugly, Bob.
God, I'm gonna tell him he said that.
Now Michael Ted did one not long ago. He went out to the Rock House and gave his time and got wet.
Yeah, it's hard on the weekend. I have to take my wife to L.A. often, and so that's my weekends a lot.
Well, there you have it there.
We'll do one. Definitely, Diane, before winter. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to let y'all do all that, and just let me know how it turns out there. Can't do the water thing. Love you to death, but can't do it.
Somebody got to tell what happened.
That's right. That's right. And I'm a part of that group. Odie, I don't know the second song of this. I only know one thing because he was a popular visitor on Hawaii 5-0 when I was a kid. Yep. And Steve McGarrett would bust in, and there he sat playing the piano. Tiny Bubbles. Don Ho, born back in 1930. Anybody remember that? Passed away in 2007. I didn't remember that. I got a good friend that just loves Don Ho.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that old.
He's dead.
Well, yeah, he was old when he died.
We go, and this show as a kid, y'all, I loved it. And a lot of things that I see today, we were somewhere the other day, and I said, "Are you calling Rampart?"
Yeah.
Y'all remember this?
Yeah.
Kevin T. Is that how you pronounce that?
That's what we're gonna go with.
Yeah, we're going with that there. They were always saving somebody and calling the hospital, trying to get somebody fixed up there. And an emergency that just happened there. That old Dodge truck.
It was going. It was going.
I enjoyed that show there. It was 1951 that this would go number one today. And I don't care who you are. I think you know this song.
Hey, good looking.
What you got cooking?
How's about cooking something up for me?
There you go. Hank Williams had the number one song, 1951. It was a big song, and again, still big today.
Yeah,
done it like nobody else could. It would. Johnny Cash has made such a footprint in all genres of music. You like the way I use that word now?
And you got it right.
No, boy, that's tough. There was years that I couldn't say. There was years I couldn't do that.
That's because you were stuck on one.
Ooh, as we go back to 1958 today, Johnny would also record a song that will don't take your guns to town. You remember that?
I do remember old Johnny Cash.
That was a good song, but as we all know, he did take his guns to town, and it didn't work out for him. His mama was right.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have took your guns to town. Whoops. I didn't watch this show.
No.
It almost reminds me of Father Saducci from Saturday Night Live, but it was Danny Bonaducci. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, I think that's what.
If I say it faster, it'll sound correctly.
Yeah.
Let us on Fox News for about 3 hours. We'll fix everybody's problem.
We'll get all that.
Y'all remember him from the Partridge Family? Again, the Partridge Family were like flower child children to me, and it did not.
That's the best way to put it.
Of a kid growing up in Scuba, Mississippi, it really didn't fit my lifestyle. We had
the other four.
We had dirt roads, and once a year, everybody had a birthday, and you got to see them.
Y'all took a day off for cattle, didn't you? Every week.
Oh, this is one of those that if you know country music, then you know this one. There's been a lot of Jamie Johnson rewrote a song called "She's All Lady." You're all woman, but she's all lady. Of a woman hitting on him, and he turns her down. Because he's got somebody he met over at the Baptist church he thinks is a little bit better to keep. But David Houston, back in 1966, he goes, I was almost persuaded.
Almost got it.
She had cold black hair. Boy, he describes her to a T in the song about how good she looked. And, he was almost persuaded. If you hadn't heard that one in a long time, go back and listen to it. It'll send chills up you. Because she did look good, Odie. I heard the story.
According to the song.
According to the song. No, it wasn't quite like the girl on the billboard wearing nothing but a smile and a towel.
And that's true. That's true. That'd get you every time. Made 3 people wrecked.
It was constant wreck in front of the billboard. Oh, as we go back to 67, Bonnie and Clyde would hit theaters. Anybody remember that? Warren Beatty was actually a star back then.
Yeah.
Not so much now. The last one, this show was, well, it describes all of our childhood. Little Joe, Hoss, Adam, he was kind of a liberal, but, it's okay. Ben Cartwright, all a part of Bonanza. The last episode, 440 of them aired. It ended today in 1972, but you can watch that on Minio Rerun channel there.
Yep.
Hop Sing and the whole crew there. It was always somebody passing through town in front of that little fake house.
With that painted background.
It was. Now that you're older, you can catch all that. Back then, I don't think I caught it as a kid, but...
No, you didn't. There's no way somebody painted all that back there.
It wasn't real, was it?
No, not at all.
Let's see here. Who else we have here? 81, it would come to an end as they switched the lights out to say, Jim Bob.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Each child would get their name said as we saw the last episode of the Waltons. It would finally end there. What a family show. I think we all grew up with them.
I still, every now and then, see them on TV or something and a watch.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Ralph, the dad who played John Walton, just seemed to have all the answers to everything. Yeah. He truly seemed to be a good man.
He had to answer to everything but how you get that many kids.
Ralph Waite. That was his name. Ralph Waite.
Sure was.
He would also be in that movie with Sylvester Stallone, Cliffhanger. He was the one driving the helicopter. Remember that?
Sure was.
And I don't know the answer to this before I say it. I remember me and my sister staying up late one night, and we got to watch an extra special TV show. And it was John Walton playing a guy that was a sharecropper who sold fruit on the side of the road. And the guy that they worked for, the sharecropper, was doing them up, taking their money, and they were never going to get ahead. They were basically being held captive. And, well, John stepped to the rescue. It's been many, I don't know the name of it, but that was a long time ago. This guy was not pretty as this girl on the left.
Well, no, I mean, I have to say we're not either.
No, but I'm telling you, back in the 80s, she was like the pinup girl.
Yes, she was.
Then tell me if I'm pronouncing it correct. Phoebe Cates, is that right?
I think that's how it is. I think that's her.
Yeah, I know it's her. It's just if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, as we'll remember the red pool swimming scene of her coming up out of the swimming pool. Anybody remember that?
And old Spagoli right there. We got our own Spagoli on our dive team. Our very own Woody.
Yeah. Sean Penn, did he ever amount to anything, Odie?
Well, he married Madonna.
Like I said, did he ever amount to anything? That's not something that you're proud of. That girl ain't got no values in her life.
No, Oh, Woody Stubbs, he's our very own Spagoli.
This would be the first time that I think I ever saw Richard Gere. My sister made me watch this. And
I've watched it once.
And it's a chick flick. But it did make him a household name among women's.
Yeah, now he's got his own salad dressing.
Does he?
Own pool stick, I think so.
I didn't know all that. What we're talking about is Richard Gere. He made it an officer and a gentleman. It's kind of like the NAS Meridian where the ladies try to catch those fly boys and get married.
That's right.
That's what the whole show was about, wasn't it? Their way out was a fly boy.
Yep. Oh, he makes money. Ooh, he's going to have a good retirement.
It's kind of like when the pipeline comes to town.
I ain't got to work as hard.
That's truly what that was about there.
Yeah.
Let's see what else happened. Keith Whitley. This would be one of the man was a legend that was cut short. Today would be that day that it went number one. Don't close your eyes.
That was a good song.
Let it be me that you're dreaming of.
Let it be me.
Yeah. How'd that work out for you serenading women?
Well, I got one.
Did you ever serenade her?
I sing to her every now and then. She tells me I can't sing.
Does she? That's mighty ugly of her to say that.
So,
I mean, she should see that true, raw, hidden talent there.
I don't sing real. I told her, I said, if I get hooked up to a synthesizer, it'll sound better.
Didn't we learn a week? What do they call those things where all these musicians hook to it? Is that it?
That's
they can't
all
sing.
They do now. Yeah. Yeah, either like a medley vanilli.
Yeah.
If you'll sing, I'll run my lips.
We learned a few weeks ago this guy's retiring after this year. In 1994, he was hot on the charts with Be My Baby Tonight. John Michael Montgomery, the younger brother of Eddie Montgomery of Montgomery Gentry. Mickey Mantle, we lost. Do you realize it's been that many years since we lost Mickey Mantle?
95.
So they do
Wow.
25, 35.
30 years.
Oh, yeah, 30, yeah.
That was at Northeast.
Yeah.
If I got that wrong, Miss Davis would be mad.
We got there first, though. A week early.
A week early.
I never claimed that math was my best subject there. Miss Bass tried, bless her heart.
You know, when I went off to the Navy, I came back and I said, all right, I'm going to go back to school again. So I signed up at MJC. I think they had changed it to MCC by then. First time I went, it was JC. So I signed up for algebra, and I said, well, here we go. It's not my best subject, but I do like math. And so I walked in the classroom one day, and I looked up, and who was there? Miss Davis.
What'd she have to say?
And she was my professor there. And I felt so good because she had taught me in high school. I knew her teaching style. I could learn from her. And I was good to go. And then as I moved up, I went through, I don't think it was 2, it was another class. And I was worried about it, but Tim Codwell was my teacher for that one.
Yep.
And I knew I was in good shape because he was Miss Davis's student, and he had the same teaching style, and I learned great from him. So Miss Davis just had me,
good folks.
Her base got my math going, and I enjoyed it.
Bob, I've got the answer to your question, as he put it in the comments. He's often wondered what a conversation between Ozzy and Bob Dylan would sound like. No, it would be just like going to the water boy. Remember the guy in the overalls? That's what that conversation would sound like. If you want to hear that, just watch a portion of that show.
Man. Yeah.
That's the way it would.
Phoebe Cates.
What did I say? Phoebe?
Something like
Phoebe?
that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what threw me off.
Yeah. Bless her heart.
30-year anniversary release of Toy Story. 30 years. 30. Are you kidding me, Kevin?
Andy?
30 years?
So I would have been, oh, yeah. Ooh. This guy, I love their version. Tom Paul Glacier, the Glacier Brothers. I have seen the early morning when she flies. Nothing.
I don't remember
nothing
enough
was
to sing
as
it.
easy as loving her.
Loving her
Was easier than anything I've ever done before. Y'all remember that song?
Not right off.
You're kidding, right?
I'd have to hear the whole thing.
Oh,
A little bit more of it.
It's a great day.
Oh, and I
We
remember
listened to that early this morning.
Yeah.
But Tom Paul Glacier passed away in '79. Of course, he was on the album The Outlaws. That was a great song. I have seen the morning eagle when she flies. Okay, I can't remember the words to it, but boy, that was a good one, as they say. Nancy Griffith, do y'all remember her? We lost her back in 21. I don't know any of her songs, but I do remember her being a recording artist there. That was a little recap of that.
Yeah.
Tips it just Biden talk. Bob
Oh,
Dylan. Has
do I
Bob
go?
Dylan really ever made any sense? And how did he become a star? I've listened to some of
good
his
songs.
Odie, there's no way any of that could be classified as good.
Yeah.
That's what he sounds like.
Joker Man.
He didn't do Joker. That
Did he
was
not do
no.
Who did that one?
That was I'm a Joker. I'm a Toker. That's Steve Miller Band.
Steve Miller. That's right.
See, every song you think of that, no, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all mumbling, basically, with Bob
I have to
Dylan.
listen to some more of his.
Whew. We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business, has been serving the community for 25 years. If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia of Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Welcome back.
Oh, man. Yeah, knocking on heaven's door. I didn't know Bob did that one. Who originally did that?
I can hear it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We didn't have that on the Merle Haggard channel as a kid.
Oops.
Just wasn't a part of my life as a youngster there.
No, that wasn't part of your genre.
No, and again, as a kid, I got picked on. I'm not going to lie, because they called me plowboy, hillbilly, because I wore flannel and I didn't fit in with the Izod group. There's nothing wrong with being who you are. And I ain't never, ever varied from what I am. I am what I am, as I was. And
that's what Popeye said. I am what I am.
That's the way it was. But and again, I just didn't fit that. Do you remember the Izod group? Were you part of that? Where you had the little gator thing as a kid in school?
I didn't wear the Izods.
Okay.
I wore something else. I can't remember.
We've had an arrest while someone's been arrested already in jail. That's what we do, is we go to Kemper County, Odie, as we see that an inmate set fire inside the jail. Now they're being charged with arson. Started out burning styrofoam cups. They would go on to, light their clothing, burnt their hand. Now they're charged with trying to start a fire and hurt others. Arson charge, that is. Ooh. In the F zone. Happened on Sunday afternoon there at the prison.
Like Bob Dylan wrote "Knocking on Heaven's Door," and then Guns N' Roses, they sang. Well, I don't think they were original, were they? No. Brian and Carl. Miss Vera Bell, are you having a good morning today? Precious little girl, old Vera Bell. I have to show you a picture.
You had to do that.
A picture of her, me and you with her, and she's something else. Every time she sees me, she comes running up and gives me a big hug. I enjoy seeing her come running up. So, Vera Bell, you have a good morning and have a great day. I love you. Take care of yourself, girl.
Lady lay. That I don't guess that's why lady why like Alabama.
No,
Okay, I don't know that one either.
Now I know that one, but pretty doggone good.
I have to agree with the best piano song would have to be Floyd Kramer, Our Last Day. That's good stuff there. That boy could play.
Yeah. Mr. Tambourine Man?
What do you mean? Is that a song?
That's a song. Oh, yeah. Joker Man.
Okay.
All right. So Bob Dylan wrote Wagon Wheel for Darius Rucker. Well, I'll be darned. That's a good song. You don't remember Wagon Wheel?
Yeah, I know, but I thought the Medicine Crew people wrote that. They didn't write it; they just sang it. Remember something in the Medicine? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
But now Darius Rucker was part of the. Oh, come on! What group was that he was?
Oh, that's Fish something, wasn't it? It's a rock group, the Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie and the Blowfish,
which had nothing to do with Bob Dylan. Did Bob Dylan help write Wagon Wheel? Let's see. Who originally wrote the song? The song was written by Bob Dylan and Keith Secor of Old Crow Medicine Show. That's who I was trying to think. They did write it, but he was a co-writer of it there. So, headed out of town.
So y'all learn more stuff on this show than you do anywhere else.
Well, which is that we didn't even know.
Exactly. When we learn something,
we share the wealth.
We share the wealth.
But Bob Dylan did write half of that. And then, of course, if I am not mistaken on this, Darius Rucker's version has been played more times. It is unreal.
It's good.
The amount of times that song. Then, of course, he had in the video everybody from...
He's got the Duck Commanders
Duck
in there.
Dynasty.
Cy was in there. Hey, wake up. Oh, wow.
I was, yeah.
And it was originally recorded by the Old Crow Medicine Show.
And their version is incredible, too. It had a unique sound to it.
I need to go back and listen to it again because it's been so long. And then all I got stuck in my head is Darius's.
Their version is great, too, though. The original is over the top there. I hope you get to hear it sometime. I couldn't help but notice someone running up in the bushes yesterday as we go. We go down to the Family Dollar on 8th Street here. We'll take a look here of what was going on there, Odie. Right up in the bushes it went. Now, no injuries involved with this, but it shook things up there for a second. We got to see that new police car that is out there. So good stuff there as we saw that. A few other things that we would notice while out in that area. Let me find it. They're paving Martin Luther King Drive, which runs right by Wendy's there.
Oh, man. Right there across the street. Maybe they'll have that done today.
And, of course, what's that called when they take the old concrete up? It's got a special name for that when they're taking up the old asphalt. It's that grinding, whatever you call it. That's good. Milling?
Milling. That's it, milling.
They're doing that today, so expect a little delay if you're going to be traveling on Martin Luther King Drive anytime. Do you remember this girl?
I looked on there and I was like, I know her face, and I clicked it and then found out she was Tootie, wasn't it?
Yeah, child actor. She died she was only 60.
Wow.
As we look at the story, I'm curious what she looked like now. They bound to have she looks nothing like she did.
That's not her, is it?
I believe it is. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that's her. This is right before she passed away. Let me show you the pictures of what she looked like then.
Oh, y'all remember her?
This is from Daily Mail. That was then, and then this was right before her death. I wouldn't have recognized her. It's amazing. Like Steve Urkel, you can almost tell it.
Can I do that?
That boy can change his voice, Katie. There is no telling what that kid made off of Urkel.
Just that. I mean, wore his pants up to here.
Yeah.
And now, didn't he host like America Got Talent, AGT? Isn't he the big host of that? And he married Mariah Carey? Isn't that the same fella?
I couldn't tell you anything like that. You watch too many documentaries, I can tell.
She was on Facts of Life. Tootie was on
Facts of Life.
Facts of Life, yeah. She was on Different Strokes. Tootie was on Facts of Life. But she was on Different Strokes. Okay.
I'd have to go back, and she played D.
Desiree, you're right. That's it. Kim Fields was Tootie.
That's it. D is the name of the character that she played there.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. What's happening?
She was a veteran.
And if you'll remember, it had that waitress, that big girl that was a waitress there. Very, very outspoken. And had the little guy named Roger on there. What's happening?
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. He had that hat.
Yeah, why? No. He just wore glasses. Roger, he wore glasses. And then they had Rerun with the hat.
Rerun had the hat. That's it. She was married to Nick Cannon. That's right.
Well, there you go there. Hey, I went out to MCC as they were putting the dog on yesterday afternoon, so to speak, at MCC for a combined effort. They were teaming up with MCC for dual role, to where you can come out and sign up and be in high school and college at the same time. It's nice. It's a great way there. We were there for the big signing of everything yesterday afternoon. We do appreciate them letting us be a part of that. So congratulations, and that's going to help out a lot of folks there.
I did that my senior year. I did dual enrollment.
What did you get to dual enrollment in? What were you taking?
So I couldn't take English, and I couldn't take. Maybe it was English because I still had senior English I was taking. I went to senior year. I went from 8 to 10, and then I went to MCC at 11, and I took. Maybe it was.
It's so long ago, he can't remember.
It was a long time ago.
Hey,
I didn't take but 2 classes.
Let's go to Clarkdale. I had a great picture sitting late yesterday. Clarkdale is what we got there. Is he not a good-looking pup?
Yeah, he is. He's a smart dog.
I had another picture that was sent in that I really thought was worth sharing also. This is one of those moments. It has nothing to do with that we like the food there. It's a great picture.
That is a beautiful picture.
Doesn't that look good?
Man.
And again, if you happen to capture a great moment, send it to us. We'd like to share it for other folks to be able to see this also.
Yeah.
Neat there. We have to say...
That's the 12 U's right there. So, yeah.
Get a closer in picture. I knew we'd gotten the picture in. Big deal for them.
Man, that is something else. Carter doesn't have his glasses on.
9 a.m. is when they play today. So let's wish them luck and hope that they win. I want to say a big thank you. I got some more pictures to share, but big thank you to Central United Methodist for having me come by and speak to the group yesterday. I really enjoyed that. A lot of folks were there, and we enjoyed sharing a moment or two together downtown Meridian. There you go there. Chet, that was a good picture, wasn't it? We'll be right back. We got some birthdays and some other things to discuss before we finally get out. This morning's flying, Odie. We'll be right back.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
J&J Tire Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes, with the largest selection of new and used tires, along with exhaust systems. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian.
Petal is where we go for our next headline. A teacher accused who was out on bond of sexually having an involvement with a child while being a teacher was accused. A second set of charges were filed while he was out on bond on this. He has been found. He has taken his own life on the back porch of his home. Neighbors reported a gunshot. Tyler Shows was found deceased at his home. Again, accused. He was never convicted of this.
I mean, he just showed what that.
Yes, sir.
What it was. Carl, Brother Kenneth is doing good. Preacher is at home and getting some good rest, and he's doing great. Thank you for asking about him.
Now, before the left side starts whining and saying, well, this young man needed shoes and that's why he stole, there's never a good reason to steal. We go to Canton, Mississippi for our next story. Teenager, 17 years old, steals a pair of shoes. Well, no, he didn't walk in. Number one, he didn't walk into a store, but it would be the same thing. He actually held a gun on somebody, made them take their shoes off, put them on, and walked off. He's been sentenced to jail for doing that. And it's an armed robbery.
17 years old. You just destroyed your life.
You know how many years he got for that?
15.
15 years. Now,
I said he'll do 7, but still. And now you've got that criminal record that you're going to be tagging along behind you.
For stealing a man's shoes with a gun.
A shoe. Your life.
Oh, do you tell me, how do you rank in prison of being a shoe thief?
Hey, boy, what'd you do? I stole somebody's shoe. It was at gunpoint.
Does that make it
Well, yeah. I mean, you took something that wasn't yours, and you used a weapon. Yeah, I mean, they'll move him up to the second tier probably.
We sometimes have people that whine over things, and that's probably a whining subject for him of thinking that he had the right to steal. There's never a right to steal.
Oh, there's going to be somebody saying you need it. Well, I tell you what, if you need some shoes, your mom and daddy go buy you a pair of shoes. Period. Because your mom and daddy had you. Your mom and daddy's responsible for you. Your mom and daddy can support you until you can support yourself, and then your mom and daddy should have taught you how to support yourself as you was growing up. That's how it works.
We had somebody, Lowndes County, we go up there, a 44-year-old is being transported at the jail, walking up some steps to the cell to be locked up. Had a medical trauma, a huge one. I'm assuming it was a heart attack, died on the staircase.
Wow.
That's a tough one there.
Yeah, that really is.
So that's where we are on big stories that across the state of Mississippi. Let's see. Yeah, Kodak. We talked about Kodak not making it. Yeah. Can you believe that on that first show, Kodak?
Well, I mean,
took it, didn't it?
Yeah. Now we don't have to have film and go buy special cameras. And I mean, they make. You've still got for sports. You've still got for art. For a lot of wonderful pictures, cameras are needed. I mean, we're coming to you from something besides a cell phone, I promise.
And that's where they should have switched, because all of this, and that's, I think Sony is what that is, but it is it's digital, and Kodak didn't catch that moment to move into that digital age when they should have.
Yeah.
How
did they not see this coming? And that's,
same way as I pointed out that Sears and Roebuck didn't see what Amazon saw
we
coming.
Still got a book. We'll send them a book in the mail. Do we all like change? No. But if you do not adapt to times, you're going to be like Kodak. You're going to be left in the back, and you can't enjoy. I really see it as enjoying what the future has to offer, because you're so stuck in the past, you don't have a clue of how to even work stuff. The basics. I mean, I'm not a computer genius, but I can work through it and everything else. I tell my grandson, hey, fix this for me. But, you've got to grow some. And as a business, you've really got to stay on top of what's happening.
You do. All right, we got any birthdays? What you got?
We do got some birthdays. I just want talking about my grandson. There was a tragedy that happened a few days ago.
And what was that?
And it affected a family, and it affected a bunch of kids. My grandson's one of them. Say a prayer. God knows, and just say a prayer for a lot of kids and a family. They need a little bit of comfort in their heart. So let's go to yesterday. I missed a birthday for Cooper McLeod. He had a birthday yesterday. Tony Morgadonna's got a birthday. Missy Davis, Lan Culpepper, Christy House, Dylan Brand, Rodney and Teresa Scarborough celebrating 48 years. Happy anniversary. Lisa Ray. Is Michael Ray out of the shower yet? Because he ought to be going to the store buying you a birthday present, because today she's having a birthday, so maybe Michael Ray will take care of her and
I hope he
show
does.
her some good stuff. Alex Rowe, 23 years young today, and Tina D. Wolf celebrating 82 years. So happy birthday and happy anniversary to each one of y'all out there today.
Well, as we you're going to have to wait just a little bit longer for this. And what am I talking about? Donkey. Shrek. It's been postponed.
Donkey.
It'll be 2027 before the movie comes out. Shrek 5. I didn't know we were up to Shrek 5.
Are we there yet?
Donkey is hilarious. And, of course, Eddie Murphy does the voice of Donkey.
Yeah.
And he's good at what he does. Shrek.
He is.
That is one of the funniest little animated films I've ever watched. At least the first two. I hadn't seen the other two.
I need to go get the other ones. But yeah, old Donkey there, he was...
Not today, Donkey.
Funny.
Not today.
Donkey.
What is our Bible verse as we head out to the wild blue yonder?
All right. Nahum 1:7. The Lord is good, a refuge in times of trouble. He cares for those who trust in him. And I guess that's going back to my request to say a little prayer. The Lord is your refuge. Give him your worries. Give him your concerns. And if you trust in him, he will bear those burdens where you don't have to. Bring him into your heart. Start your day with him, end your day with him, and talk about his goodness throughout the day and make someone else have a brand new life. Because he will refresh each one of us each day if all we got to do is bring him into our heart. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thursday's tomorrow. Friday's coming. Till then, remember, we love you. We'll see you tomorrow.